Hey, this is Danny from Weird and Wired, and this right here is a 1970s Yamaha SB75 bass. This particular SB75 is well modified, to put it politely and say the least. This was a total shed find. Someone found this in their shed, and it looked like it'd been there possibly for some time. I cleaned it up, and prior to that, this has had some modifications done in the past. Most notably, it has been converted into a fretless. It's a whole lot of fun, and it's not too bad a job. I mean, they went as far as actually filling in the fret slots, and other than that, we've also had the bridge has either been moved around or converted. There's a whole lot of different holes that have been plugged down there, and unfortunately, for reasons unbeknownst to me, we've had the headstock has been sanded down, so we have lost the Yamaha decal up there. But on the neck plate, we do still have the Yamaha branding, and that is also where you will find your truss rod for the neck. And unfortunately, as this had been sat in a shed for a little while, it's certainly seen better days. I've managed to set this up, and it's definitely playable. Got a little bit of characteristic to it. Certainly there's some of the frets which have kind of overtones, and I'm not a very experienced bass player by any means. Certainly with fretless basses I am quite clueless, but you know what, to my ear I kind of like it a little bit, but I do also like some strange and quirky things, so it might not be to everyone's taste, but on the whole this is a real cool bass. This is certainly rough and ready in its current state. I am a little bit torn between sort of leaving it as it is or possibly zooping it up, putting another neck on it. I think if you were going to do anything to this, it would be that, but also at the same time you're going to be left with all these holes on the body. So if you're replacing the neck, you replace the body as well, and it kind of gets a little bit out of hand. So for the time being, I have left this as I found it, which is generally what I like to do. I mean, something from the 70s, this is knocking on 50 years old at this point. It's had a life, it's got some history, it's got some quirks, and it's got some personality, and it certainly works, it certainly does its job. So here's a little demo of how this particular SB75 is sounding. So there we have it, a Yamaha SB75, albeit quite an individual, unique one with its modifications. But what do you guys think? Is this a model of bass that you've heard of before? Have you owned one? Have you played one? Would you be interested in turning yours into a fretless bass like this? If you do, I would recommend not leaving it in a shed for a prolonged period of time, or preferably any time at all. But let me know all your thoughts and feelings, and until the next time, keep it weird and keep it wired.
Weird and wired.